Hello children, in this video I am going to discuss grade 10 mathematics chapter 4 quadratic equations. In part 1 we have learned the introduction part and solving quadratic equation by factorization and completing square method. In this part 2 we are going to derive a quadratic formula and also how to solve a quadratic equation by using quadratic formula and about the discriminant. So first let us see what is a quadratic formula method. Next, quadratic formula. How to solve a quadratic equation by using formula. Third method. This is the third method. Solving a quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. So first let us derive the quadratic formula. So the same method which you are following in completing square method, that method only we will follow here. The first step, the x square coefficient, if it is not equal to 1, divide with x square coefficient. As it is not equal to 1, it is a here. So we have to divide all the terms with a. Ax square by a will become x square plus b by ax plus c by a is equals to 0. And then get it into the form of x square plus bx is equals to c. So this plus c by a, if it brings to right side, it becomes minus c by a. Now what is b? B is x coefficient. What is that? It is b by 2a. Now what is to be added and subtracted? It is b by a. The x coefficient is b by a. Now we have to add and subtract b by 2a whole square. Actually the b is b by a by 2 whole square. So what it will become? B by 2a whole square. Add and subtract b by 2a whole square. So added and subtracted. Now the left hand side makes an identity, x plus b by 2a whole square. And here minus c by a plus b square by 4a square. The square of this b by 2a is b square by 4a square. Now LCM of a and 4a square is 4a square. How many times it will cancel? B square times it will in first denominator it cancels for in first denominator it cancels for 4a times. So 4a into c minus 4ac. Here it cancels for 1 time. So 1 into b square is b square. So now to get x value, find out the square root value. So x plus b by 2a will be equal to plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Square root of 4a square is 2a. So the value is plus or minus b square minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now to get x value, bring this minus plus b by 2a to right side. Then what it will become? Minus b by 2a plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. 2a both are like fractions, so we can add or subtract directly. So the value will become minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is called as a quadratic formula. Here we will get two roots. What are they? Minus b plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is one root, and minus b minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is the another root. So this formula allows you to solve a quadratic equation by using this quadratic formula. Now how to determine the nature of a roots of a quadratic equation. We have already said that every quadratic equation will have two roots. How do the two roots will be? Whether they will be positive or negative, or what type of roots they are. To determine that, we need to find the discriminant. As we have already seen the quadratic formula, one part of the quadratic formula, b square minus 4ac, it is called as a discriminant. So the discriminant is a part of the quadratic formula under the radical. Which is there under the radical? That part, b square minus 4ac, is called the discriminant. Why it is called as discriminant? Because this value decides about the roots of the quadratic equation. See, the discriminant tells you how many real number solutions are there. If the discriminant is more than 0, then it has two solutions. The quadratic equation will have two solutions. If the discriminant is equals to 0, then also it will have two solutions, but both the solutions will be equal. If the discriminant is less than 0, then the quadratic equation will not have any real solutions. Let us see see with examples. So nature of roots. Nature of roots, how can you get? Quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 has two distinct real roots if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. If discriminant is greater than 0, it will have two distinct real roots. If it is equal to 0, then the quadratic equation will have two equal roots. And if it is less than 0, then it will not have real roots. No real roots will be there. See, take an example. X square plus 4x plus 5 is equals to 0. Let us check what type of roots does this quadratic equation will have. For that, what we have to find? B square minus 4ac. Here what is A? A is x square coefficient 1, B is x coefficient 4 and C is 5. Find out this b square minus 4ac, that is 4 square minus 4 into 1 into 5, which is 16 minus 20, that is minus 4. It is less than 0. So, if the discriminant is less than 0, what type of roots does it have? It will not have any real root. Next. So, by using this, we can see here one more example is given. X square minus 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. Find out. A is 1, B is 2 and minus 2 and C is minus 1. So, the discriminant is here B square, that is minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 1 into minus 1, that is 4 plus 4, 8. As it is more than 0, 8 is more than 0, no? So, if the discriminant is more than 0, that is if it is positive, then how many solutions does that equation will have? It will have two distinct solutions. One more example. Here x square plus 5x plus 4, the discriminant is 9, that is more than 0. So, this equation also will have two distinct real roots. Here also it is less than 31, discriminant is less than 31, so it will not have any real roots, no real roots. Now, how to find the solution by using the quadratic formula? So, take the here it is a quadratic equation given as 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equals to 0. To find roots of a quadratic equation by using quadratic formula, just you need to substitute the value of a, b, c in the quadratic formula. Here what are a, b and c? A is 2, b is minus 5 and c is 3. What is the quadratic formula? X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Just substitute the values. Minus b is minus of minus 5. Already minus is there and b is minus 5. So, minus of minus 5 plus or minus b square is minus 5 whole square minus 4ac minus 4 into 2 into 3 by 2a, 2 into 2. That is minus 5. Minus into minus, it will become plus 5 and square root of 25 minus 24 by 4. That is 5 plus or minus 25 minus 4 is 1. Root 1 is 1. So, 5 plus or minus 1 by 4. That is 5 plus 1 by 4 is 1 root. 5 minus 1 by 4 is another root. Where that is 6 by 4, that is 3 by 2 and 1. Already we have solved the same equation in another method also by completing square method also. There also we got the same solution. So, a quadratic equation can be solved in any of these three methods, but the solutions will be same in all the times. Okay children, I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you.